Are we recording now?
Yes. All right.
All
Hello,
right.
hello, guys. Good morning or afternoon wherever you are. So this is Nuha's podcast, and now I have four guests with me, which are
Yay!
ainul, ecah, atin, and husna with me. So say hi, guys. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is adilah binti Hamzah.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm nuwairah. Eh,
Hello, I'm nurul with Mama Azmi.
Hello, my name is fatin Aisyah binti Adlan.
Okay. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Okay. So, our topic for this podcast for this week, we are going to discuss and comment on our friends' individual presentation, which are by Daniel Hakim and Anis Erdina. Okay, so let's start.
I'm so excited.
Despite being
Okay. Okay, who is this?
Assalamualaikum
Anis
warahmatullahi
Erdina.
wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah,
Yep.
thanks to Allah that He still gives us another. My metric number is 1211290, and today I will be presenting
Max
and
volume.
explain a little bit carry things. And since 2019, where COVID-19 viruses started to spread, people are very
Husna,
concerned
can
about this
you
pop-up architecture because
make it full screen?
Full screen.
Full screen.
Full screen.
All right.
we commonly use them as a temporary shelter or a registration room. And in Malaysia, as we all know, where COVID-19 cases are increasing day by day, hospitals in Malaysia are out of bed and out of limit to put more patients in the hospital. So this is where the pop-up pod architecture became very functional to us, where we put the extra patient in the pop-up pod instead in the hospital, and this way we can actually give more space to the patient, and we can actually put more patient that is infected to the COVID-19 to the hospital, and they can
Okay.
be treated easily.
Okay, up to this
Mm.
minute. Do you have any comments, guys?
Mm. I think uh, she has a good introduction. I mean, I feel like um interested in knowing what is her final form is. What about Aisyah?
I think she has a good personality from her personal appearance. It looks presentable. And we want to see her video because her accent is good, and actually the introduction also is very um, helpful to us to understand what she want to say after the video.
Yes, I really agree. And her voice is really loud and clear. Not too loud, not too slow, and no,
Just
there are
right.
no distracting elements in her presentation.
But as for me, I think she has a clear voice, but to me, her voice is quite slow. You know, it's
She has soft voice that makes
Yes,
Yes.
pretty
it's
hear what she
I
says.
think
unavoidable.
she has clear background too. It's
Yeah.
suitable for presentation,
Yes.
like
yeah,
Agree.
for
Agree.
present writing or to present visual. It's good to have clear background.
Yeah.
All
should we
right.
continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
This task actually aids the student to understand. After a few discussions with the lecturers and my friends, I actually very impossible to do so, and it only can be done if I just make it as a custom made. But uh, for me as a student, I changed the structure to the basic structure that came from a swing. So basically, this structure has four main pillars, two pillars at both sides, and one beam connected to the right and the left side where it can support the load from the users. So basically,
Okay.
bapak part architecture is quite
Can
big
you
in size because
pause,
I
please?
want the
Okay. I think she needs to add like photos to visualize what she's trying to say, because not all of us can understand just by hearing,
Yes.
but
Yes.
just by hearing,
Can we cannot imagine
imagine.
the
Yeah.
the form.
Exactly.
And she doesn't smile really much. At the
Uh,
first of the video until now, she doesn't smile, and we can see she is a friendly person or something because she just present what she said without any communication uh with the
Audience.
viewer.
Mm.
So after all, I really like her body language. It shows the professional of her.
yeah,
Even
too it's
see,
not too excessive, like just
I
nice.
think she need to put more visual, like her whole board composition,
Oh,
her
Yeah,
board composition,
yeah.
or the picture of one to one of her model.
Yeah. To grab more apa?
Attention.
Attention, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Continue.
Yes, please.
Okay.
the users that will use my pop-up part to be able to send the staircase to be open and to be closed smoothly. So these two methods into two,
Oh,
and the dimension
and
of the pillars uh, can be
yeah,
she also
decreased by two.
has good eye contact.
yeah.
Mm.
Because she
Mm.
doesn't move her
Yes.
eyes around
She didn't read
straight
script
So
Mm,
like
of speak
we
pattern.
feel like
I
she's
agree.
she's speaking to us rather than
Yeah,
the wall.
Mm.
Okay.
yeah,
Totally agree.
And as for the pillars itself, even though I said the height is 1,700 only, the length of the pillars are actually more than that because the way I structured the pillars are actually slanted. So the length of the pillars is actually 1,800. So after the clipping method are done, the pillars and the woods where I connect them with a screw. And for the inside of the plate wood, it is actually there's actually one hinges connected to them where it connects the plate woods and the top beam. So these hinges actually help the top beam to close smoothly and to be open smoothly, and also it functions to for the woods to stay at its place. So now I will be explaining about the construction where the four pillars can be flipped into two. For these four pillars to be flipped into two, we need to
I
Ah,
put
think
them at the
I think
same.
that the picture, her pictures need to apa long need to have long duration, like so that we can
Ah,
scan the pictures.
she
that's what
doesn't
right.
have,
I
she doesn't use much picture in her
Mm.
presentation, so we can imagine what she said.
Yes.
Yeah, to be honest, I really want to know how does her mobile texture looks like. Because there's no single picture of her model.
Oh yes.
yeah,
She does it. She didn't
that's
show.
that's true. And the way that she showed the picture is like it's the overall of the board instead of
Yeah,
instead of focusing on one part. So I don't know how where to focus on. Yeah.
yeah. And as said, the duration of the picture is just short duration, so we can focus on one things that she said.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Last.
And I would like to thank you guys for watching and listening attentively. So, after I explain about these four pillars, it is actually the end of this video, and I would like to thank you guys for watching and listening attentively for what I've explained. Thank you so much.
Alright.
So got the conclusion?
Yeah. I think
You
there's
have a lot of questions.
She need to put
yeah, she
more.
did. I think that she ended her presentation just like that, without conclusion.
With a proper
I think
conclusion.
that is a nice presentation because the tone is really nice, and actually the body gesture is really good for us to understand. But she
Yes.
needs more pictures to us for understand better her presentation.
Yeah.
But overall, her voice is good, is clear, and she also have the fluency in English. I think it's good, her voice, and she can grab people understanding by her voice.
And
So
she
her
needs more smile.
so her
Yeah.
Yes, why?
verbal communication and non-verbal communication is tip top,
Good.
right?
I
Yes.
10 over
So
10.
Yes.
visual communication, she needs to improve.
Yes,
Yeah.
improve.
But she did a good job on her. Yay.
5 stars.
Yay.
Okay.
Good job,
Next,
Okay,
Anis.
next.
it's Anis.
So who is she?
So so this next presenter's name is Daniel Hakim, which we will be commenting about. All right.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to present my previous semester final project, which is pop-up architecture. Before moving on, let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Daniel Hakim bin Muhammad Atafi, and my matric number is 1211308. Before I moving deeper into my project, I would like to give an introduction of the project. What are we going to do in this project and what we need to do to achieve this project, or what we need to achieve in this project. First of all, in this project, we need to do a design of pop-up pot architecture, and the requirement is transportable, or in other words, it can bring anywhere. So we need to design that kind of pop-up pot, and it can fit one people. We also need to do a presentation board.
Oh
Okay.
no. Wait, is
Oh,
that
Okay.
So no
Tom?
board.
happy.
Can you pause? Oh yeah.
What do you guys
It's
think of this video?
I
it's
like his confidence actually because he
yeah.
has a loud voice, and maybe the surrounding is distracting a bit, but his voice is clear actually.
Yes. The
It's
problem
already
is
loud, but
just his
the
voice.
background noise a little bit.
Yeah.
Distracting.
Can I comment about one thing?
Yeah, what?
Yes.
I
What is
noticed
it?
that he coughed, but
Yeah,
it's unavoidable. But I think
Yeah.
that he needs to have mannerism, which is by saying excuse me or sorry. You know what I mean?
we have to be
Yes.
polite because we are
Yes.
to others.
Presenting
So
to a lot of people, right? Yeah. And I like how he briefly explained about the project brief. So
Now I think a good
yeah, so
idea.
that we know what the project is about.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
Should we proceed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, proceed.
I would like to start my presentation today with the issue. What are the issues? I would like to focus more on the nurse, doctors, and also the frontliners in the hospital. It's not the frontliners in like policemen or food rider, but I'm focusing on people in the hospital, especially nurse and doctors. Allah
Okay.
has said in the
Can you pause
Okay.
Quran,
for a bit?
Surah Al-Kahfi,
Where does the
Did you
phone
guys
comes from?
Right. What happened?
did you guys
The phone
notice?
just appeared.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
this one just come out from nowhere. I don't know.
From the sky.
Suddenly appear.
Magic.
Alright.
Magic trick.
So yeah.
It's magic.
Okay, so actually
And
we don't
did you
need
guys
to have. Yes.
yeah, sorry for interrupting. Did you guys notice that he didn't maintain his eye contact to the
Yeah.
audience?
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
read that.
He didn't consistently look at the viewers.
On the ceiling. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe something on the
are
ceiling
we yeah. Maybe
maybe
that's a lizard.
like that.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, continue.
Proceed.
verse 10. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. What are the meaning of this verse? Mention when the youth retreated to the cave and said, Our Lord, grant us from yourself mercy and prepare for us from our affair right guidance. So, what are the related to the issue of this project?
Any comment, guys?
He has a really good
You
voice.
guys have any comments?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
But
I
you
agree.
also look at the
That's
handphone
true.
while he's presenting.
Yes. He was reading the text in an obvious manner.
Yeah. We can
But
see.
if if he reads like subtly, then maybe I wouldn't notice it. But because he reads on the phone for a long time, like yeah, that's
Yeah, we can
that's
easily notice
why
that.
we notice. Okay, proceed, please.
In this project, what I want to achieve is I would like to ease everything process for the front end, maybe meditation or
Where he is looking. Actually, I don't know
to
where
provide
he
an
is.
experience for pop-up art, architecture, and that space.
Can you guys see the picture?
Oh,
It's
Oh,
not really.
It's
yeah,
quite
it's
blurry.
blurry. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Here is big,
And
but it's blurry.
and
Yeah,
his
it
hand,
is a good effort.
Cover the
yeah, his hand
the
is covering the board.
but I think most of his pictures are in a good high quality and clear, but only this one bit blurry.
I see. Yeah, that's a shame.
Also will be implemented in my pop-up board architecture. So let's move on with my precedent study. I have two precedent study and I will explain deeper in my precedent study. So first, a rectangle shape and also I also take a different mechanism, which is word straight-line mechanism, and I successfully to make it transportable, and it really works, and it will look so nice, and it will look smoothly from my presentation. And right here I provide an image of the board, of the second board, of which is the board of constructions and material. So let's start with the main structure of the pop-up board. So the main structure of the pop-up board is I use the PVC pipe with the diameter of 15 millimeter. The reason why I use this PVC rod, because the PVC is really light and it will give an advantage of the weight, because
Husna, can you pause
the design is
for a bit? Do you guys have any comments on this so far?
He's actually I see he's really fluent with what he said, but actually he's stucking at the middle. Maybe because the duration of the video itself is really long, so he has to be consistent with his voice and his tone and also his eye contact.
Seriously.
And I love how he provides pictures
Especially
to
this
explain.
Yeah.
we can see the whole composition of the board.
Yes.
But
It's
sadly,
not-
it's quite short. Then it's great.
But he actually look at that. He's reading.
This at this minute is obviously
He's
he
gaming.
at his phone. Okay,
He's
so
gaming.
obvious. So we should avoid that.
Yeah.
so. Let's start with the springs anyway. Even if you compare it with more than 10, the canvas. The reason why I use this canvas is actually my plan is to use polyester, but because of the money and also the time that left not much, and there's no time and there's no money, so I would like to take an other alternative, which is using the canvas. And I realized that the canvas is also light when we've been cut into a
Can you
certain
fast forward? Fast forward a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
the third one, section AA and section BB, and the elevation. So with that, I would like to end my presentation with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you to listen my presentation.
Salam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Can I say something? Did he
Yes,
mention
sure.
the
Yes.
dimension of his pop-up pot to us?
Oh,
Because he just like this is section B, this is section
I don't
he
think so.
didn't actually send his dimension to us. We can know about his pop-up pot.
Yeah,
Clearly.
I agree. Yeah. And just like Anis, he didn't like make any conclusions.
Proper.
Conclusion.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
he
end out
realized
like
that he's run out the time. So he's like, okay.
Maybe. Maybe,
But
maybe.
overall, I really like the confidence, the louder voice, the body language, the formal outfit. He has all of that.
Yeah.
And you said to part.
Okay. So all in all, I think both of them, Dina Hakim and Anis Urdina, did a very good job
Yes. And
presenting
like if them
with confidence. So any last comments from you guys?
I think
No.
for all of the presentation, I think it is not easy for us to actually present within the time given 20 minutes because it is really a long duration for us. But we have to maintain
Yeah. Yeah.
talking and maintain the eye contact with the viewers so that we can communicate better with the viewers.
Yes.
Yes. Agree.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Okay. So thank you guys for joining my podcast this week. Did you guys have
Welcome.
fun?
Yay!
Did you guys have fun
Thank you for
Thank you for
with
inviting
this
having
us.
us.
episode?
I'm honored.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
all the
having me.
listeners for listening and joining us. And don't forget to watch my next podcast
Yay!
next week.
Sorry,
Yay.
inshallah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
Bye.
like and subscribe.
Oh, yes. And share to all of your friends and family for future generation. All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Bye bye.
Wassalam.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye.